I'm planning on taking sales on ZZ.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, GJ sell. Ooh, yep, GJ has fallen down pretty hard. So GJ is looking like a sell. GU is looking like a sell. This is good. I've actually started this stream. I started the stream pretty late today. Obviously had some technical difficulty here. But hey, we are up and running. We are up and running. Ooh, still it's showing some of the Wi-Fi signals disappearing out of my PC. Not sure if the guys in the Discord can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, okay. Right. Yep, GJ looks like GJ could actually move down. Bias is a sell. A selling bias right now. So the actual trade was around London session. London session pound yen sell. Moved down like 29 pips. The London session was the real move. And gold is pushing up. Pound USD struggling a little bit. So
There
we'll
was
see.
CPI news today.
Oh, is it?
Right before, yeah, London.
Aha. I want to take a sell right now, but yeah, I'm actually waiting a few more minutes now. Let's see what's going to happen. 5-minute candle close bearish. All right. I think I should place a sell stop in GU. GU sell stop. GU sell stop. GU sell stop. GU sell stop. Okay. Alrighty, and we are back to it again. We are back to it again, and looks like pound yen, pound USD is pretty bearish at this point in time. But I think there was a CPI, as Motto said, and apparently the numbers turned out to be really good, right? So if the numbers were good for the pound, I mean, it should be moving up. Technically, it should be moving up. Let's see what's happening. We will check exactly what's happening with I don't know if my internet is really bad or something's up with my computer here.
ZA seems to have moved up.
CPI, ooh, actually good numbers. 3.2%. GA. Let's look at GA. Oh wow. GA. Yeah, GA actually is still hanging around the channel, you know, it's moving up, making support, moving up, making support. There is a higher potential for GA to move up too, to be honest. On a daily time frame, on a daily sort of a time frame, daily time frame bullish, there's a wick on the upside, targets on the left hand side. I think 1890 to 85 could be its target for the price to hit, and 4-hour candles especially consolidating but holding support. So we can clearly see a support being held here around 1884.05. A clear support being held. I mean, 1-hour candle closing bullish. On an hourly sort of a time frame, there's a high chance for candles to push up than anything else. Just need to see maybe the first 15 minutes out of the hourly candle to reject the bottom, and that could actually add to our confluence. That's what I think. That's what I think. Pound AUD, my bias will be a buy unless price breaks 1884.05. As long as price stays above this level right here, I mean, we should be good to move up, to be honest. We should be good.
Oh, we have some news at 10:30 for USD.
Empire State Manufacturing Index. Ooh, I've never heard about that.
Empire State.
Wow, okay. Level of diffusion index based on surveyed manufacturers in New York State. Okay, interesting. Something interesting. So around the London session today in pound USD didn't do much. It just pushed up like 14 pips around the news time, and it just retraced. Right, so it looks like it's actually respecting yesterday's New York sort of a reaction. All of the New York markets, big player, they must have entered around this good price, right? This peak right here was a really good price to enter, and if there's bearish momentum coming in the rest of the half of this month, September, in pound sort of instrument, we do have enough liquidity. I mean, maybe this is not enough, but a decent liquidity grab on the top, and the rest of the half could be bearish. So I'm still waiting for that to happen, and we are seeing early signs of it. So especially when yesterday's daily candle closed bearish with a top wick, a very long rejection top wick. So we do have that sign as a confluence that, you know what, today's daily candle could also flip bearish. So we are kind of waiting. Clearly seeing a 1 hour resistance. Haven't taken a market order yet. I placed the sell stop around here, around 13,200. Sorry, 1382. 00, so 138200, 138200, 138200. Yeah. My bias for pound USD is a sell as long as price stays below, I would say, 1326.5. So as long as price stays below 138.265, we do have chances to push down. So we will see. There's a resistance form. Haven't seen a lot of volume yet. So we'll be happy securing 10 to 12 pips out of this position, out of this structure. So we'll see what's going to happen. And the market looks like it's actually pushing. It's pushing.
Hello.
Pound. Hello, how's it going?
Good. What do you think about GJ sales below 151 flat?
Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Oh, my pound USD is almost activated here. Pound USD is almost getting activated. Oh, and I'm in. I'm in the position, and the 15-minute candle is coming to a close here. 15-minute candle is going to close in the next. It's actually going to close in the next 1 minute. So it's actually interesting. As long as price stays below. Oh, it's pushing down. It's pushing down. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Well, I've already taken sell in 151.50.
Wow. All right, so pound USD is pushing down at this point in time. So for me, the risk management will be something like this, right? As long as price respects the previous 15-minute candle's high, I should be good. I may see some retracement to reject the previously broken support, but I cannot see a abrupt rejection at the bottom. If I see abrupt rejection, maybe that's a sign to manage the position, right? Because on a 15-minute, it's still looking choppy. I've taken the entry because the structure on an hourly made a lot of sense. Just didn't see a lot of volume then, but right now it's making a lot of sense. All right, so let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. Is it going to be a risk management trade? Let's see. Is it going to be a risk management trade? In about 44 minutes away from the market open at this point in time, a pound yen, a pound USD should be bearish, to be honest. Looking at yesterday's push, I'm expecting a lot of bearish movement here, to be honest. I'm still in the position. I'm actually expecting this 137.970 to be hit. Let's see what's going to happen. It's obviously Wednesday too, so let's see if Wednesday's volume is going to actually favor us. Let's see. On YouTube, Palin is saying good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Beautiful.
So Mandis, did you execute any sells on ZZ yet?
Yes, I'm already on sales.
So 151 flat?
I couldn't execute. Just a little bit low. A little bit.
I'm thinking of scaling into. So if there is like any pullback, nice pullback, then I might scale into this trade.
Yeah, actually, I was trying to get into sales at 151, 134 after a 15-minute candle close bearish, and then the candle close bullish, so I just went off. It was a nice little retest there. Should be good to push down. Nice
Well,
range.
I'm 10 pips in, so I've moved my stop loss to break even.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Where did you enter?
151.045.
045. Wow. 151, 045.
Mr. Mandishu.
Yes, sir.
Mr.
Yes, sir.
Mandishu. Mr. Mandishu is in the fish market, though.
Yes.
Maybe you might
Actually,
wanna have your noise suppression on. It might help.
let me close the door.
All right, I'm still in it, and I'm thinking about risk management because obviously the position was activated by the market push, but I haven't seen any volume yet. So if I am to be in this position, I have to wait and see if the 5 minutes could respect the highs, if the smaller time frame could also show me signs of bearish movement, because there's no idea or there's no need to rush a trade, right? I'm in it. I'm already in it, but I'm thinking about how I can actually minimize the big hit or the big loss. So let's see what's going to happen. Trade management is the key right now. And the 30-minute time frame is going to close in the next 8 minutes. So we'll see what's going to happen in the next 8 minutes. What's going to happen? Mr. Gold, I mean, it's just rangy, no volume in gold at all. No volume at all. No volume at all. So most of the trades were around London session today. Whoever managed to catch moves around London, I mean, beautiful. Pretty rangy market.
What's up? You there?
Yeah.
Upon your experience with Supertrain, how are you finding it so far?
Well, yeah, it's pretty good. So if you use it alone, then it's not okay because, like, so it might reject. Even though it might be showing some signals, it might not be good. But like if you have your own confluence and like you just add this as the added layer of confluence, then like it's really good.
Right. So do you normally look for 30 minutes and 1 hour just for a confirmation?
Yeah, 30 minutes and 1 hour. That's the main thing, main time frame I look.
Awesome.
Yeah. So are you planning to look into it as well?
No. It's just that I see you using that quite often. Just
Well, so I normally use it as like, so just to make sure that I go into the trade. So just that I didn't overtrade and like, I don't take any unnecessary trade. So that's just the
right.
reason I have it. So before I used this indicator, I had the problem before that I used to like go into any trade. So as soon as like there was consequences in my original strategy, so like I traded a lot more than I should have. So like this is just the filter to filter out those bad trades.
Right. And also with the pattern, do you always look for the retest?
Not normally. So it just depends on like how the breakout is and like in what type of pattern it is breaking out from. Because normally I just like go out on the breakout.
Yeah.
So if the pattern is like in the good position, so if there's like strong rejection along with like nice price action along with it, then I just like enter into the position right away. But if like there is no proper price action, then I just like wait for the retest.
Thanks, man.
Glad to help.
Hello, Anuj. Long time.
Hello, long time.
Yes.
Hey, Nikesh.
Hello.
Yeah, once in a while, once in a blue moon, we have this full room here.
GJ sales. Did you take the GJ sales?
Yeah. So I've already sent the chart. You can check it out.
Yeah. I got 10 pips and runner is running at around 8 pips now.
Nice. Yeah, even I had 10 pips, so I moved my stop loss to break even, but I haven't secured anything.
Oh, we got Nikesh's trade too here. Or let me see. Let me see if I can pull out everybody's trade here. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Alrighty, so this is Nikesh's trade. He took around 151.048. 151.048. Oh wow. So that was like a 12 pip move. Beautiful. Wow, gold is retracing at this point in time, so not a lot of volume. Not a lot of volume seen. I'm still in the pound USD trade now. At this point in time, I'm thinking about how I can actually close the position because it's not looking nice, to be honest with you guys. It should have pushed. If pound USD was to push anywhere, it should have pushed down. And it's just lingering around there. So if I see any abrupt rejection, I think it's a better idea for me to kind of say, hey, you know what? Maybe I should close the position and just wait for the volume to come in. We'll see what's going to happen. Alright, so Motsuv has sent an entry. So he took pound yen, looking at the wedge. So the entry condition was rising wedge break and retest. Amazing. Hourly and a 30-minute super trend sell as we have side by side. The boys are using amazing indicators here. Yeah. So you took an entry around 151.02. 151.02, 151.02. 151.02. All right. Yep. Beautiful. Yeah, we just need volume in the market. I think that should be okay as long as the volume comes in. Yep. All right, so the 30-minute candle in pound USD is about to close in the next 3 minutes, and I'm thinking, how is the market going to push the candles? Is it just going to retrace, reject this support? More than likely. Or is it just going to push down because the most recent price action is from a resistance? We are breaking support, showing rejections around 1382.65. Let's see. Just waiting. Don't want to be a part of market liquidation. Simple. All right, so on YouTube, Enzo is saying, did the GJ move yesterday serve as an example of a reversal from bullish to bearish? I mean, yes, that could be correct. That could be a correct statement. But yeah, we were actually hoping for a bearish sort of a turn in pound yen from a monthly sort of a view too, from earlier on. And ironically, halfway through the month, now we are starting to flip bearish, so which is good. All those shock effect, all those liquidity grab on the top. Because obviously, if you look at the pound yen from an auto flow sort of a perspective, I mean, all the big players, they're grabbing the orders on the top, you know. And if that is the case, well, where's the price going to go to? More than likely on the downside, right? So it's interesting. Sabine is saying, hello guys, good day. Good day, Sabine. I think I know this Sabine on the YouTube. I think I know this Sabine. Sabine is an English and a French name from the medieval time. A name Sabine is a boy's name. The Sabine means a unit of acoustic absorption equivalent to the observed Sabine. Okay, interesting. A lot of meanings, right? All right, so the 30-minute candle was coming to a close in pound USD, and I'm willing to let this trade breathe. Oh, okay. I'm willing to let this trade breathe. 15-minute candle retracing. I think the candle's moving against me at this point in time. The previous 5-minute candle exhausted right around there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to let this breathe in around 1 or 2 pips in loss. If it's going to exceed that, I'm just going to close it. So let's see what's going to happen. Is it going to be a risk management, being okay with a small loss sort of a trade today, or what's going to happen, right? So one good signal will be if this 5-minute candle would actually, if this 15-minute candle would actually respect the previous 15-minute candle's high. So let's see what's going to happen. I might close this position anytime because obviously I don't want to take that big L. I would rather wait for that volume later. Dun, 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 dun. This could be a early trade. Pretty early trade. 30-minute candle close with a wick on the downside showing more chances to push down than anything else. This 30-minute candle, on the other hand, can actually screw a lot of people, including me. It can actually just wick up and wick down. And I don't want to be that part of that big drawdown. So let's see what's going to happen. All right. So the internet in my home is acting a little bit funny, so I need to keep my phones at the side just for risk management sake, just in case. If the internet is not working, I gotta manage my position from my MT5 on my phone. Yep, at this point in time, so the price, the candle's retracing so heavy, so abruptly, so it's actually a good time to close the positions. I'm actually okay about this 3.5 pip loss. You know, I'm definitely okay about it. So I would rather keep a sell stop lower below this candle's open price, just so if the price pushes down, maybe I'll catch it. And it looks like it's an early trade, to be honest. Looks like a early trade. That's what it looks like. Not a lot of volume in today's market. Not a lot of volume. Still waiting. 15-minute looks like it actually did a proper retest around the broken support area. So just have to see some sort of volume. There is chances that, you know what, prices they are just going to consolidate before the market opens. So yeah, that could be the case. Market could actually just consolidate. Just consolidate, and that is ugly. Sabine on YouTube says, same here, internet is so funny today. Yeah. Palin is saying, I'm done trading today. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's actually a good idea to call it a day when the market's rangy, and this is one of those days where the market's rangy, to be honest. Just funny rangy.
Anyone in GA buys?
Not really. It's still inside the pattern.
Yeah, I
so
managed to
it's still
secure
unsure.
12 pips.
Wow, GA buy
Wow.
was actually looking so beautiful. Oh man.
Can you send me your invoices and entry on ZA?
You mean my entry?
Yeah, entry and like the invoices. How did you take the trade?
Sure.
Yeah, thanks.
Man, pretty thirsty.
And is you still holding the position?
Yes, sir. Just half of it. Just half of it. Just half of the position.
Yes. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
just trying to add more because it's still making sense, but I know the market is rangy because pound USD, pound yen, they don't do this. You know, they don't do this unless there's no volume. So I'm actually thinking if I should close the whole position, to be honest with you. But I've got a sell stop below this price here. A few more sell stop, so we will see. We will see what's gonna happen.
You have sell stop below this current candle.
As well, yep.
That's good.
Ooh, activated my sell stop. Wow.
It's one position.
Perfect. It just activated my rest of the position. It's looking nice. Now, at this point in time, I mean, there is higher chances for the candles to push down. If it retraces up, I'm going to close the whole position at that point in time, because there is no business in pushing up, because it has grabbed its liquidity from the top, right? So if it's actually going to push down, this is a great opportunity. If it's going to retrace up, it's the I would say, it's the matter of practicing risk management and just being okay with the smaller loss, to be honest. So 30-minute candles looking pretty good. Let's see. Yep, market is rangy. Pretty rangy, to be honest. Really, really low volume. Or on YouTube, Connor McDonald says, what's your opinion on UJ? Buddy Connor, if you send me a chart, I'll definitely have a look at it. But hey, you know, we're in the middle of a trade and we're kind of in a risk management phase right now. So if you send me a chart, we'll have a look at it. And GU definitely looks nice to push down, but always we have to be alert on the part of risk management and trying to stay alert on that part right now. Is the market rangy, no volume, or is it going to push down? Let's see. Connor McDonald says it's my first time. Oh, that's all right. That's just as fine. You can definitely send you a chart and we'll have a look at it. We'll look at your thought process and also have a look at UJ. Candle's having a really hard time pushing down. To be honest, really hard time. Almost as if no volume. Almost as if there's no volume. Not a good sign on a smaller time frame. 5-minute candle. Ooh, 5-minute candle retracing. We'd love to see some sort of bearish posture. I mean, on a higher time frame, looking at the 4-hour, looking at the 4-hour, looking at the 2-hour, looking at the 1-hour, looking at the 30-minute. Well, looks bearish, right? 30-minute has 18 more minutes left for its close and it's retracing at this point in time. So I'm thinking about closing the whole position, man. I'm just patiently waiting. Patiently letting it breathe, letting the scaled up position as well. So the sell stop that got activated, I'm still letting it breathe. And again, at the same time, trying to keep my iPad open so that I can manage my position just in case. Just in case. All right, to be honest with you, I'm going to close the position right here. The whole position, I just don't like it. Close everything right here. Didn't like it. Close everything. No trades left. Why did I close everything? I'm okay about this trade. I'm missing on this trade, definitely, because I was actually supposed to be in a trade for 5 to 10 to 25 minutes, and it's supposed to move. That's what my goal is. If it's not going to move in my way, it is what it is. You know, we have to have that guts to be like that. You know what? Fuck it. You know, if it's not going to work, you know, that's all right. But we have to be able to get out. The exit plan has to be strong. That's what's hitting the walls of my brain. I'm telling myself the structure is there. The trade, I mean, it's breathing, but it seems as if there's literally no volume in the market. And if it's going to move down, man, I mean, best of luck to the guys who are in the trade. But I am literally out of the trade. Literally out of the trade. So that was like almost like a commission, a commission money sort of a trade. So it's fine. It's fine. You know, it's almost like I only paid for commission. Close half of the position around 3, and yeah, it's fine. It's just as fine. All right, so Enzo is saying excellent risk management as usual. Nice exit. It's shooting up. Yeah, to be honest, we kind of have to look at the other instrument that usually moves around the same session, and everything is rangy, you know. So the liquidity, after all, the liquidity kind of correlates with each other. Now, a lot of people won't understand that, but I will tell you this. If USD is performing well in the session, pound will also be performing well. That is for a fact. That is for a fact. If everything is rangy and is kind of looking like a shit, it looks like a shit, it smells like a shit, you don't need to eat that. You don't need to taste it to confirm that that's a shit. You can just be like, hey, man, that's shit. Let's just move away from the shit, you know? We don't taste the shit. We have to have that investigation skills. All right. At this point in time, even the pound yen is moving up. Looks like Nikesh's entry was a brilliant entry. So Nikesh entered around 151.070. 151.070 around here. That was an excellent entry. I think entries around 151.100. Those entries were pretty good too. Around here on the break of this candle's low. That was a really good entry, to be honest. Now, if I'm looking to enter in any sort of trade right at this point of time, I would actually wait for pound yen sell. Why will I wait for pound yen sell? Because pound yen is heavily bearish, and there's a higher chance New York market's not going to be happy about the price. And what the New York market does is it retraces the price, or causes a liquidity grab on the top. And if that is the case, I'm waiting. This could be a potential retest area. Or actually, you know what, if I have to make it a little bit wider, this could be a potential liquidity grab area where the price can hop into and then start driving down below. So if that's going to happen, I'm going to patiently wait. Because why am I going to wait? I have awarded myself an opportunity to take a second trade because I managed my risk, first thing. Second thing, I mean, I still have that risk left. I've told myself that, hey man, you've done a great job. You actually manage your risk by exiting your trade and being okay about a small loss. That is amazing. And you still have a small bit of risk left. And if the volume is going to kick in later, amazing. See, that's why we need to manage a trade. Amazing. Amazing. Amazing risk management.
Hey, Anuj, what's up?
How's it going, brother? How's it going?
Not bad, not bad. I keep oversleeping, man.
Oh no! Oh no! All right. So Nikesh here Dun 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 dun. Nikesh is saying, why don't you take the sell at the top of the 4 hour? Bum 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 bum. Nikesh has sent a chart. Let's look at Nikesh's chart in the Discord. And Samir brother has sent a chart as well. Let's just have a look at that. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, my internet is pretty bad, pretty funny right now. I don't know if my my stream is laggy. I don't know if my Discord is laggy at this point in time. And it's just funny, to be honest. Really funny. Oh my God. All right, so this is Samir Bro's chart, and he was looking at entry, 2 times entry break on the previous 30-minute high, channel rejection, beautiful, above 50 EMA. He's looking at EMAs, he's looking at rejections, 1% risk. That's a pretty subtle risk right there. Amazing, nothing high, you know, there's something executable. And 15-minute breaks the low, close full. Ooh, nice risk management strategy. This is a good example of an entry and explanation. Simple, pretty simple, nothing advanced about it. And that's how everybody should actually journal. That's how everybody should trade, to be honest. So GA, when did he take the entry? Around 1887, 08. 1887. 1887, 1887, 87, 1887, 1887. Oh, hold on, 1887, 08, 1887. So this was the entry point right here. On the break of the previous 30-minute candle was high. Wow, that actually is an amazing trade. A zero drawdown trade, to be honest. These are the trades I love, you know. Honestly, I love by the core of my heart. 20 pips in profit right now, and I think it's going to hit this channel. So if the channel is going to be tapped, it's going to be like 30 pips. It's going to hit that 30 pips mark. That's what it looks like. All right, guys, I am right here. And we are back to it again. We are back to it again. Yeah, man, I think one of the best quality trades today was pound AUD. Look at the pound AUD 4 hour. Whoever visualized the 4 hour candle to flip bullish, man, that was an amazing trade. Anything around here, anything above 1885.60, I mean, wow. A wick entry is something very nice, and these are the positions where you get to scale a lot. You get to sort of let the runner run, and you're on an ease. You know, that's amazing. If the market opens just going to drive the prices up, that's going to be amazing. Honestly, pound AUD, that's what I think is going to happen here. Beautiful. Yep, still looking for pound USD sell. Now waiting for another 6 more minutes and trying to see how the market's going to behave, how there's going to be any liquidity grab or any sort of rejection on the top side, or is the price grabbing, is the price retesting the previously broken support? If that is the case, I mean, it's pretty clear the wicks being formed. We just want to see some sort of volume in pound USD market. Now it's pretty obvious that from around London session there has been no volume. So if there's no volume being seen around London session, what is the next volume time? Obviously right now this is the high volume time pre-New York, and in pre-New York we haven't seen any volume too. This is not any volume in pound USD. It barely moved 10 pips. It barely moved 10 pips. So that's no volume at all. So again, so pre-New York no movement, London no movement. So when is the next time? Potentially New York market open. So the New York market open could actually move the pound USD sort of a pair. So I'm keeping my eyes open for any sort of buys. I think buys above 1383.70 looks better. So I'm going to actually annotate on my chart. And let me see if I can note it down properly. Buys above 1383.70. Bum bum bum. Man, if there's buys coming in pound USD, just because of the fact that the CPI was positive, there's a news confluence today, and I mean, pound USD, we've seen pound USD pound pairs being very aggressive, right? Just like pound AUD right now. Pound AUD 4 hour candle grabbed a whole bunch of liquidity on the downside. Look at the pound AUD 4 hour candle. This is something I'm talking about. 4 hour candle grabbed a whole bunch of liquidity and starting to fuel the wick on the upside, which is very apparent. Now maybe something similar is happening in pound USD as well. Now how do I see that? Well, look into the 4 hour time frame, and if the 4 hour candle is finally going to push up with all these orders at the bottom, where is it going to more than likely move towards? It's going to move upwards. How is it going to move up? Well, there's going to be volume with New York market open, a flood of order, and that's what we want in the market. We want that crazy move. We want that heavy aggressive rejection. We want price to break resistance, and there is a clear resistance. There is a clear target on the upside on pound USD. So it's pretty good. We're still patiently waiting, to be honest. Patiently waiting. All right, now as we patiently wait, let's just go with Motsub's game here. Motsub has sent a game in the general chat, right? Let's just have a look at the general chat. General chat. General chat. General chat. All right, so in the next 30 seconds, we'll see what's going to happen. Is the candle flipping bullish? Is the candle grabbing liquidity at the bottom? Is the candle making way for the next candle to move through? We are waiting to see. Let's see. All right, so how was your day, guys? Did you have any interesting going on today? The guys in the Discord. Anything interesting going on today?
Just classes, I would say.
Uh-huh. All right, so the hourly time frame actually closed bearish, but rejected the bottom with a very long wick in about 9 pips of wick on the downside. So that's actually showing me signs of rejection on the downside. 2-hour candles flipping bullish. This is the market open time. This is the fresh new hourly, and obviously the first few minutes of the hourly candle, it's kind of breathing. I haven't taken any entry yet. All right, 30-minute time frame retraced all the way up. We are actually back in this range. If this was a range right here, a 10 pips range.